And a good Thursday night, everybody, in the AA Texas League. Tonight's the first game of our four-game set between the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles, the Texas League affiliate of the San Diego Padres, and the AA affiliate for your Oakland A's, your Midland Rockhounds. Two teams continue the series for weekend baseball as we start the first day of May. Beginning a 7:05 game. We wrap up the series on Sunday afternoon at 4:05 as we wrap up our four-game homestand. Rockhounds are on the road on Monday, May 4th, as they take on Corpus Christi. And we have a partly cloudy evening, and we're set for baseball here this evening. So that's going to be good. Alright fans, get out your line scorecards as we present your lineups for tonight's game. Brought to you by Walmart. Save money. Live better. That's Walmart. First for the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles. Leading off in shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Batting second, the second baseman, Ivan Castillo. Batting third in center field, Tirso Ornales. Batting fourth, the right fielder, Taylor Colway. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Hudson Potts. Batting sixth, the left fielder, Colin Moore. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Rudy Gyron. Batting eighth, the first baseman, Kyle Overstreet. And batting ninth, the catcher, Louis Campsiano. Rounds out the Sod Poodles batting order. And taking the mound for Amarillo, Louis Patino. Patino on the mound for Amarillo. And now here's the lineups for your Midland Rockhounds. Leading off for the Rockhounds, the right fielder, Mickey McDonald. Batting second in center field, Chase Callaway. Batting third, the third baseman, Nate Mondu. Batting fourth, the left fielder, Lazaro Armenteros. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Jonah Bride. Batting sixth, the catcher, John Gorman. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Buddy Reed. Batting eighth is the shortstop, Robert Fosen. And batting ninth, rounding out the Rockhounds batting order, the second baseman, Vimael Machin. And taking the mound for your starting Rockhounds pitcher, Matt Milburn. Milburn on the mound for the Midland Rockhounds. And that is your lineups. Now we get ready for the last day of April as we play a weekend baseball heading into May. Let's play ball.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Amarillo Sod Poodles and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Matt Milburn, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, this guy's one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. You're not going to see a bundle of strikeouts, not an overpowering guy. Puts the ball on the in and outside corners, up and down in the strike zone. A pitch to contact guy. So if you're looking for strikeouts, you're probably not going to see a boatload from this guy in this one.
At the plate, C.J. Abrams. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And the pitch. Popped him up. Gorman over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. One out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Calabwig is there, 2 gone.
Batting third, the center fielder, Tirso Ornelas.
Into the box, Tirso Ornelas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there at the knees, strike 1. Two out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Luis Patino, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping into the box, Mickey McDonald. He'll lead things off here in the
Leading
bottom
off
half
for
of the
Midland,
first.
the right fielder, Mickey.
Here's the pitch.
McDonald.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Nice piece of hitting right there.
Batting
Didn't try and
second,
do too much.
the
Fastball, middle
fielder,
cut, places
Jake
it right back where it came from.
Calabwig.
So now to the plate, Chase Calabwig. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And no advance, it's ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Colway is there to put it away for route number 1. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
To the plate now, Nate Mondu, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were two outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
In now, Lázaro Armenteros, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. McDonald, the runner at third. Mondu at second with one away. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Full count. 3-2.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
So digging in now, Jonah Bride. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Comes set, the 0-1. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
The 1-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Men on third with two down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 1 inning in the books here. The Rockhounds are out in front, 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Taylor Colway. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Taylor Colway.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
1-1. That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
Hudson Potts comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes the right fielder. He's there, but oh, he clanks it off his glove.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Rudy Herone.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rudy Herone. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Armenteros is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Rockhounds lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, John Gorman.
Leading
set
off
to
for
lead
the
off the
Rockhounds,
home half of the second.
the catcher, John Gorman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Striding forward now is the DH, Buddy Reed. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Has a look, now the pitch.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking to play in this situation.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Line drive to center field. Ornelas is there, and he has it for the first out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, out. But not 3 apparently, as he'll hold on to it at second base.
Batting ninth.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping up to the plate, Vimael Machine. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2 out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. The 2-2. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Wow,
Now
I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Now batting, Mickey McDonald. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Fastball well outside. McDonald is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quick.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Now at the plate, Kyle Overstreet, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Kyle Overstreet.
Right there for strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep
Batting
his hands
nine.
inside that
The
ball,
catcher,
stay square as
Luis
long as possible, and feed it
Campuzano.
into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Luis Campuzano. High and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, C.J.
Now at the plate,
Abrams.
C.J. Abrams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, the second baseman, Ivan Castillo.
Digging in now, Ivan Castillo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Armenteros is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rockhounds are out in front, 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, digging in for his second at-bat, Chase Calabwe. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Calabwe.
First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moore has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nate Mondu.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Nate Mondu. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, this home crowd didn't
Now
like this
batting,
guy on the mound
left
before,
fielder,
but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
In now, Lázaro Armenteros. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on the show right after this. Now to the plate, Tirso Ornelas
Leading
comes
off,
into this at-bat 0
the
for
center
1 in
fielder,
the ballgame.
Tirso Ornelas.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Line drive to center field. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there
right
for the
fielder,
first
number
out.
15.
Good contact to start out the inning.
Taylor
Thought he might be on
Colway.
base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in, Taylor Colway. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats.
Now batting,
both of them hit on
the
the
third
absolute
baseman,
screws. One's right at
Hudson
one guy, and then
Moss.
one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Hudson Potts, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. A pause and the 0-2. Got him.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down
Now
in the
batting,
zone. So I think that
the left
pitch up
fielder,
right there was a
Colin
good one. Obviously, the
Moore.
double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Stepping in now, Colin Moore. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. For a strike.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. So striding in,
Leading off
Jonah
for the
Bride.
Rockhounds,
He'll look to bounce
the
back
first
after
baseman,
striking out his last
Jonah.
time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
The batter, the catcher, Josh Gorman.
Into the box, John Gorman, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Oh, close, but it's 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. To second for one. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are two away now.
The designated hitter, Buddy Reed.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the DH, Buddy Reed. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Rudy Herron, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Rudy Herron.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Scorched to third. Fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Kyle Overstreet. Hard hit ball to second. To second for one. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Digging in, Luis Camposano. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Has a look now.
Really need to clean it up and start taking care of the baseball.
The 1-0 home. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
So stepping in, C.J. Abrams, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And 2. Here it is. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to fall. A base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 1-1.
Now, Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roll. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position. Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
2 out here and a runner at second. He pulls this one into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1.
Leading off for the Rockhounds, the shortstop, Robert Wasco.
First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Right fielder coming on. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
Oh, and
Now
a
back,
highlight reel catch
the second
there, no
baseman,
doubt. He laid out to
JBaker.
sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
Digging in, Vimael Machine reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And the pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Pitch on the ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Camposano is after it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
The right fielder,
Now
number
back to the
6,
top of the lineup, stepping
Mickey.
in, Mickey McDonald. He's singled in 2
McDonald.
trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Moore will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started. At the plate, Tirso Ornelas. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Calabwig patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The right fielder, number 15, Taylor Colway.
Digging in to try it again, Taylor Colway. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
One out, nobody on. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. Stays alive, still 0-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, pitching domination continues on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Calabwig is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Ready once again, Chase Calabwig. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Now batting.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
So now to the plate, Nate Mondu. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Hard hit to first. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
Now batting, left fielder, Lazaro Armenteros.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Lazaro Armenteros. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
The first baseman, number 5, Jonah.
Ready now, Jonah Bride. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
A windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught
Now
way
batting,
too much of the plate.
catcher,
Nice execution by the hitter.
Gorman.
In now, John Gorman. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is
Now
absolutely
batting,
dealing right
the
now.
designated hitter.
This is a big moment in this
Buddy.
game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his
Your
guys in the
attention,
ballgame.
please.
Brady
Now
Feigl
pitching.
will slide in now and try to work out of this.
Feigl.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. To the plate now, Buddy Reed. As he rips it on the ground to second. Reined in. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 2-1. Now at the plate, Colin Moore.
Leading
0
off.
for 2 on his line
The
thus
left
far.
fielder.
This thing's
Colin
far from over, even though
Moore.
we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-1 count and the pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rudy Perone.
Next will be the designated hitter, Rudy Herone. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kyle Overstreet.
Striding in once again, Kyle Overstreet. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch coming, here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Two and one. Hit the other way out toward right field. McDonald will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Stepping in, Robert Poisson will
Leading
lead
off
things
for the
off here in this
Rockhounds,
one-run
The
contest.
shortstop, Robert
Now the pitch.
Poisson.
The 1-0. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Vimael Machi.
Into the box now, Vimael Machi. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
That's
Now
one of the
batting,
hardest double plays
right
to turn
fielder,
right there because of
Mickey
the difficult throw the first baseman has to
McDonald.
make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box now, Mickey McDonald. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Two and two. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Stepping into the box,
Leading off,
Luis
the
Campusano.
catcher,
He's 0 for 2
Luis
thus far in this one.
Campusano.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Popped him up. Mondu shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Digging in and looking for more, C.J. Abrams. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Line to the right side. McDonald is there. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Ivan Castillo.
Standing in, Ivan Castillo. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
And that's taken for strike 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rockhounds are out in front, 2-1. Ready for another chance? Chase Calabwig. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the center fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1.
I know one thing with this homer, it might make the decision to send the starter back out there a little easier for the manager. You've got some wiggle room now, and he's been pitching well, so I expect they'll be having that conversation in the dugout. You know he wants to go back out there.
Elliot Ashbeck is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Pitching, Elliot Ashbeck. Now batting, third baseman, Nate.
At the plate now, Nate Mondu. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Skied into straightaway right. Colway is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Lazaro Armentero.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lazaro Armenteros. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Center fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Gone. So a solo shot here to left center field as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
The first baseman, number 5, Jonah.
At the plate, Jonah Bride. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his
Now
third
batting,
single of
catcher,
the game, D-Row.
Josh
3 for 4. Not a bad
Norman.
game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
No balls and a strike to count. High pop-up. Castillo is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Buddy Reed.
Standing in, Buddy Reed. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out with the man at first. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 4-1. All set for the start
Leading
of the
off,
inning. Striding
the
in,
center
Tirso
fielder,
Ornelas.
Tirso
It was a flyout for
Ornelas.
him in his last trip. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Line toward right center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to
Now
keep this
batting,
line moving. We
the right
cannot
fielder,
stop. Nobody can make
Taylor
it out. We have to
Holloway.
find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And it's fouled away.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Into the box now Hudson
batting,
Potts.
third
And
baseman,
Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with
Now
1
batting,
gone.
the left fielder, Colin Moore.
At the plate, Colin Moore. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Rudy Perone.
Now in the box, Rudy Perone. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Nail, a 6'4" right-hander. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a cutter, and a 2-seam fastball. Swing hard liner to left center. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
The first baseman,
Boy,
number
Dero,
3,
talk about so
Kyle
close, but yet so far.
Overstreet.
1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
Standing in now, Kyle Overstreet.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now a swing and he pops him up. And this should do it. Nail waits on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Midland Rockhounds rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Matt Milburn pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Rockhounds, 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the visitors, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
And so tonight's ball game comes to as the Midland Rockhounds almost got tied up once again, as they did at Arkansas. And you gotta say, guess we have to wait for it to get some juice. So this would be the first game of the 4-game set. That's pretty much already done. We got 3 more left of this current homestand, and Rockhounds are going to Corpus Christi for 4 and Amarillo for 3. Rockhounds will be back home as they take on a 7-game homestand between Corpus Christi and the Sod Poodles. And gotta say, when you look at the Amarillo's team, it takes you back to 2018 when we had the San Antonio Missions being here. And you gotta say, that was pretty nice. Well, the Missions are in AAA, and the AAA Pacific Coast League. Elmore brought the AA team from San Antonio to Amarillo. And most likely everybody gets to go to AAA El Paso, and the Rockhounds will move up their staff to AAA Las Vegas. So, yes, the Rockhounds call-up track is AA Midland and AAA Las Vegas, and then you get to go to Oakland, the Oakland Athletics in the majors. Amarillo will start off, Amarillo, El Paso, and then San Diego, home of the San Diego Padres. So, yes. Well, we know today is the last day of April, and do gotta say we begin a new month in tomorrow's game, and the second game of our 4-game series. Gotta say we have to watch out for this month of weather, because I am looking at the forecast and it says we got rain and storms beginning while we are away. There is going to be some thunderstorm chances, but the good news is we will still have baseball. I don't know about Amarillo, as pretty much they get a lot of bad weather. Amarillo sure gets one mean storm now and then. But anyway, that's just the panhandle of Texas. So, anyway. Okay, I think we got the, ouch, what was that? Felt something over here. I don't know what that was, but it felt sharp. I'm alright. Dang it. Give me just a moment. Yep. So, I think the laptop is ready for us, and we are just about ready to give y'all the Texas League finals of their ball games. And I do gotta say, we are super excited to give you the final outcome. Oh shoot. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so it goes off. That's not nice. That really right there is not nice at all. Okay, can y'all hear me? I think y'all can. This server is just one pain in the rear end. Like, seriously. We get done with the ball game and then you see that thing right there. It's a good thing we got done with this ball game, because I guess the screen went off, but that's alright. Well, we are going to give you the lineups of tonight's ball game, and you gotta say, Springfield is beat once again in a 3-2. Whoa, I gotta say, that's pretty close in that one. Tulsa and Arkansas, gotta say they are 8-2, so the Drillers winning that ball game, and then 4-3 winning that ball game against Amarillo tonight, and then Frisco winning their next one, a 7-4 against the Corpus Christi Hooks. So, yeah, I gotta say that was pretty good. It's a pretty good ball game. Well, now we go over the deals, and you gotta say Amarillo losing to Midland. They'll be 18-12. Rockhounds are tied up. So, good news is they are tied up against the Amarillo Sod Poodles. And gotta say, that's pretty nice. Corpus Christi getting their 16th. Rough Riders getting their 14th. So they'll be tied with the Hooks. Springfield getting their 16th. Tulsa getting their 16th. Arkansas getting their 16th loss in that one. And then Northwest Arkansas, gotta say, ouch for them. They are now 11-19 in this one. So gotta say for them, that just really stinks. Well, that's tonight's baseball game, and you gotta say, 4-3 our final here tonight. The Rockhounds winning this one. Have a good night, everybody, and we'll see y'all again tomorrow for Game 2 of our 4-game series.